Time is our most valuable asset, and it is also our scarcest resource. While it may be possible to increase the amount of money you have, it is impossible to increase the amount of time you have, and time lost can never be regained. With that being said, how can we leverage our time to become more successful? So, just before we go into that, you need to know that if you are working a regular 9 to 5, naturally time isn't our best friend, and you will have to work very hard to make it your best friend. This is because majority of your time will be spent getting ready for work, traveling to work, and actually working. Then traveling back home. Majority of people after all of that is pretty much spent, and all they want to do is basically go to bed and get ready for the next day. Secondly, we cannot manipulate time in any way, shape, or form. Also, it is very important to know that we generally spend our time on our health, wealth, and happiness. These can be broken down further, but generally, this is what we spend our time on. It is very important to create a balance of how we spend our time on these three things. This is because it is very easy to forget about one while focusing on another one. Every use of your time is a trade off. You are giving up time from doing one thing to do a next. How do we actually leverage our time? This step is very simple, and you might wonder, why didn't you think of this before? But it is simply to increase the value of our time. Wait, what? What? Increase the value of your time? Yes, this is actually possible. And we do it all the time without even realizing that we're actually increasing the value of our time. As the saying goes, time is money. So some of the ways that we actually increase the value of our time is by gaining qualification or certification, building our experience, becoming more charismatic and more sociable, and to build our communicative skills. In different fields, the value of these may vary, but it will increase the value of your time. People will be willing to pay more to employ you, your talent, your skills, and your knowledge. Next, it is a great idea to put a value to your time. Your time may not worth an exact dollar value, but putting a number to it is a great idea. One of the simplest ways of doing this is by finding the hourly rate of your current salary, and you can include additional income if you have any. This is a good basis you can now use to make decisions on how to spend your time. So for example, you're invited to speak at an event. They are willing to pay you $100 for a 15 to 20 minute speech. Or do you do overtime, which your hourly rate is $30? This decision is now very simple. You would obviously do the speech. It is paying you a lot more for your time. Next, and this is a very critical step, stop procrastinating. And I repeat for the people in the back, stop procrastinating. Procrastination is very harmful to your growth and to your success. The simplest way to prevent procrastination is to ask yourself, why not now? Why not now? Every time you decide to put something for a later time, ask yourself, why not now? If that reason isn't substantial, do it immediately. Don't ask any other questions or come up with any excuses. It is a good idea to keep Parkinson's law in mind, which is work expands so as to fill the time available for its completion. Let us know in the comment section of any other ways you can use to stop procrastinating. So, what about you? You need some time for yourself, right? Yes. So, spend at least 30 minutes of your time focusing on yourself. As time passes, you can increase this, but keep that minimum time spent on yourself consistent. Many people spend their entire day focusing on the needs of other people and don't try to fulfill their personal needs. Use that 30 minutes or more to improve yourself. Whether you put it towards your health, wealth, or happiness is totally up to you. Just don't forget about you. It is good to bear in mind that we all have the same 24 hours in a day. But have you ever wondered, where do some of these successful people get all this time from to do all that they say they do? They do this by consistently implementing time management techniques and strategies. Time management should not be a one-off thing and should be implemented consistently throughout our life. Tips on time management which you might have heard before are: prioritize. delegate, set challenging deadlines, block out distractions, learn to say no, stay motivated, create a schedule or a daily to-do list. Stick to it. Lastly, pay to get your undesirable tasks done. If you don't like to do your laundry, pay someone to do it, then spend the time making more money for yourself. This final point is very important to your time management and success. The right amount of sleep. Elon Musk identified this as one of the ways he manages his time. This is because a lack of sleep can affect your brain functions, and it can also make you feel sluggish and demotivated. So the right amount of sleep is critical to your success. If you enjoyed this video and would like more content geared towards your growth and success, be sure to subscribe. Also, like and share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching, and remember to stay tuned for more videos.